Hey everyone, this is a very quick video. I just got back from Dubai and I've done something for the Jeep. Skid plates, whoa, skid plates and new suspensions. Check this out. These are new old Man EMU's shocks and springs. So we're gonna post a new video. Actually, let's do this. We will post two videos. One that discusses the old Man EMUs separately, how it drives, how it does on-road and off-road and all of that. And the other video is just a quick discussion that I had with Jay. Jay has been working, he's in Dubai, working in Machines Head 4x4. He's done this installation plenty of times, so I was over there talking with him about different types of suspension that you can use to lift your Grand Cherokee. Have a look on the discussion and wait for the next video. Whew. Okay, the question, because I know a lot of people, they will ask me these questions. I gave them 5 options for lifting the Grand Cherokee.
Yes.
The first one was the stock suspension with spacers, which is the cheapest and the least practical, I think.
Yeah.
And
because first I will answer your question on the spacer lift kit. Well, spacer lift kit using like 2.5-inch spacer lift kit on the stock suspension. Our struts, the Mopar struts, is very weak. When you're doing off-roading on that one, either you bend your strut or you're stressing the shocks itself.
Okay.
Having the coil over, which is you have more room to damp the shocks. Well, the stock suspension with the spacer on that one, it restrain the damping of the shocks. Sometimes it will be hitting
it will bottom.
It will bottom hit from the shock mount up to the bump stops. If you have the bump stops, it will good because it will keep from hitting the shock mounting. Whereas with the 2 inches full suspension lift kit, any other brand from ARB, from Dubinsons, it's a coil over. It's a good one.
As I told you, the first option, definitely people, the only reason they would go there is for the price. The other options, we have the Dubinsons with the Kings. I have already talked about the Dubinsons springs. They sag after time, and normally they match them with the Kings springs. It's a little bit more expensive than the
ARB Old Man EMU, since the Dubinsons, they are using the IMS, which is the internal mono shocks. The internal mono shocks, it comes with a reservoir inside the shocks. It comes with 2.5-inch diameter, whereas the nitro charger from ARB or from Dubinsons, they have the same 2.0 diameter also. It's the same gas charger, struts.
And these are not serviceable, right?
This one is what called as disposable shocks. The Dubinsons is repairable if you if something happens on the parts inside from the pistons, the seals and everything, you can rebuild that one. It's a rebuildable.
How much is the Dubinsons with the King springs approximately? It reaches what, 6,500?
That will be reaching from 6,500 to 6,800.
Okay,
this one that is including with the fittings and the installation and the wheel alignment.
5,000.
This one for ARB, it's starting from 5,400 to 5,600.
Okay, so we did the Old Man EMUs. There's one more.
The best time. The
Iron Man.
Iron Man, we already did some of the installation before. I'm not saying Iron Man is bad, but we are not most of our drives were using ARB or the Dubinsons, which is, we tested it already.
Exactly. I have heard good news about Iron Man. However, most people would go to Old Man EMUs considering the history and the of the products.
And also, if I'm Iron Man, yes, they have a coil over on the front, which is good. It gives you a good lift on that one. But the back, they don't have a lift. They don't have the springs.
Use the spacer.
They're just putting a spacer on that one. So it's still not a full suspension lift kit.
Exactly. I actually called the dealer here in Dubai for the Iron Man. because when they said it's a 3,300, I was
Yes,
like,
it's cheap.
That's cheap.
Yes.
I'm gonna see what's going on. If it's a full suspension kit, maybe
You
I
have
will
4
go.
shocks, 4 springs.
Yeah.
That's it.
But I talked to them. They said no, you will only have the front shocks, and if you want to get the rear shocks from, for example, old Man EMUs, and I calculated the difference. It will be almost the same as if I buy
Correct.
a full old
Full
Man
lift
EMUs.
kit.
So that's
Correct.
how I went with the ARB.
Yes.
I think this is it, Jake.
No, you still have the Bilstein that you forget.
Oh,
You
the
have your Bilstein before.
The Bilstein, I think from all of these suspension kits, the Bilstein is the closest to the OEM
Yes,
configuration.
correct.
Even the Bilstein 5100, which raises
You
the
can raise
front
up to 2 inch on
2
that
inch
one.
or 1.5 inch, I believe.
Mostly
Yeah.
all the distributors, all the company, they are putting on their specification 1.75 inch to be exact. From ARB to Dubinsons to Bilstein.
Yeah, yeah.
It's a 1.75 specification.
Yeah.
But you will gain like 2 inches because it pushes your lower control arm, so it creates more
Just to reach
height on that one.
Yeah, yeah.
So we round it off to 2 inch. So that's it.
Yeah, I think I'm happy with the option that I went to. There is one more we did not talk about, which is the Icon. I have seen it for a Grand Cherokee,
Yes.
but it's very expensive from what I have seen online. It's a coilover, right?
It's a coilover with the reservoir. So Icon and Kings, they have it, but you can order it from down south Australia.
You will not find it.
You will not
in stock.
find it here in GCC.
Yeah, yeah.
And so far, for over 5 years that we're working on Jeeps, I never tried to install an Icon or the Kings
And
itself.
it's serviceable, but I don't think anyone services it here.
Yes.
So
Yes.
what's the point?
Well,
I think?
it's the same procedure of servicing the other coilovers with the reservoir. Either if you have Kings or Icon, it's the same procedure.
But you'll have
Anyway.
to order their parts.
We have to order the parts that will be costing you at first, I think maybe around 16K, 15 to 16K. I'm talking about riyals or dirhams,
Yeah, yeah.
plus the shipping fee if getting it from Australia. And that was around, I don't
Shipping
know.
a
how much.
suspension part is not a good idea because I have tried it
it's not a
before.
joke. Yes.
I ordered an SRT springs a couple of years ago, and the shipping was exactly the same cost as
almost
the
the same
springs.
price
Yeah,
with the
so I paid
products.
double. Never again.
Yeah.
Never again. Thank you very much, Jake.
Thank you,
It's been
Mustafa.
a pleasure. It's been a pleasure.
Pleasure meeting
seriously.
you.
And
Pleasure
hopefully
working on your
the
Jeep.
guys, if they like what they see, they will come back from
Sure.
Saudi.
Hello, guys.
See you guys.